What's up,
Hey guys, welcome back to
Oh,
our podcast.
okay.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
What? What?
Well,
You don't like
welcome
that?
back
Uh,
to. I forgot which episode this was. If it was 7.
I think this is 8. Let me
Why are
look.
we letting all the giggles out now, bro?
All right, but welcome back to the Jebaiters podcast. I can't speak. I'm so flustered by what just happened earlier. Anyway, yeah. So welcome back. We're here. We do not have Kyle with the Nile with us today, but we do have me, myself, Ray. Also joined by the guy you always see, Christian. We
Hi.
also got, never mind. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
We
okay.
also got Dimitri returning back with us.
Howdy.
Okay.
This
so
is
we
episode
see-
7.
So when
Yeah,
I
this is
introduced
episode 7.
Christian-
Can confirm.
Okay,
Can
episode 7.
confirm.
So when I said that about Christian, I started talking and then he said hi. And I was like, wait, I should probably give him a second to like say hi or whatever.
Excuse me.
So then when I said that with Dimitri, 3 seconds later he's like, howdy. Like I was like, oh my
Howdy,
God.
partner.
How
You gotta account for latency, man.
High roller sweet.
All right,
It's high
so
noon.
we also got Sebastian and we got Alex with us. Say hi to the peoples, mangs.
Did you say Mang?
Mangs. I don't know, just say hi.
I don't know
Well,
what the fuck
Not
just
after that
happened.
travesty.
They don't even get their own intros. It's like, okay, we got Ray, we got Christian, we got Dimitri, and then we have Alex and Sebastian, those two guys.
Fuck
Yeah,
the crowd
screw you
knows-
too.
The crowd knows all of us anyway. So, alright, so but pretty much before the podcast started, we were just complaining. That's literally all we were doing. We were just bitching about
We're all
shit. And
we're all a
that's-
bunch of whiners.
Yeah, we're a bunch of whiners. And
We're a bunch of babies. That's what we are.
Sebastian, that's what you are.
Bitch, please.
well, here,
Really? Complaining? You complain every single fucking time we play PC Siege. I don't know what the fuck you're telling me. I died and you're like, oh, Sebastian. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Or like, wait, don't reinforce that. Or like,
No,
wait,
I
did no one
understand
reinforce
Alex's
this?
pain.
Like,
I
okay,
know.
I understand
You
it
play like a
sometimes, but
bot,
like,
dude.
it's just like you don't tell us like what to do. It's like you've been playing
Well,
Siege the longest.
he's not your mom. He doesn't need to supervise you the entire time.
Oh, he doesn't. But I'm just saying, he's like, hey, you know what? Like, do this strat instead of the other strat. You know, well, you
well, I
can
mean,
make
he
some
usually does
strats.
that. I mean, with me at least. But for me, he gives me
Cause
a
you're
bitch
right, not
ass
and then
attitude.
not me.
Like in the process. So like if I do something stupid and Alex is trying to tell me like, hey, maybe like instead of being like, Ray, instead what you should do is like, whenever that happens, you should just
Ray,
do this
Ray,
and that.
Mijo, listen to
And
me.
I'm like,
Listen.
he doesn't do that. He's just like,
You know what's the
Ray,
best
why
part
you being
about
so
that?
stupid? All you need to do is just do this. And I'm like, okay, Alex, chill, bro.
You know,
Like,
like Alex is nice too when he's playing Siege, but like the nicest Alex has ever been
Bullshit.
to me playing Siege. No, hold
He's
on.
never been
hold on.
nice.
No,
Is
no,
that
no.
drunk?
It's when he's drunk. Yes. Dude, we literally spent an extra hour. It was like 4 in the morning. He's like, you can just do a shot through the barricade and then just peek through it. It's like, okay, cool. I mean, I've always known it, but I never done it. I never known like the spots for it. And he's just teaching me
I
while
knew
he's
you were
drunk.
going with when you said that.
Yeah. How do you fucking remember that shit, bro? I thought you were blacked out drunk or something.
No, I wasn't that drunk.
that's amazing. But anyway, so the one.
So
one
back
major
to the-
thing
back
we
to the
were
story.
complaining About was earlier today. All right. So some of us like to play basketball, mainly me and Sebastian. But Dimitri decides to hop along with us for the ride. This is while Alex and Christian are over there watching a little My Hero movie. If y'all are into
Yeah.
anime, they can talk about that maybe a little later. I don't know, whatever they
It
want.
was pretty good. That's my whole review.
Yeah, same.
All right. You know what? That's the best movie review I have heard like anybody ever do. It's just
Simple
You
as
heard it here
is.
first.
simple and
It was reviewed by IGN.
10 out of 10.
Anyway,
Okay.
So what happens is, so we're going down a road. I mean, some of y'all don't know, but for those of us who do know, we're pretty much right by Marbach. And Sebastian tells me to tell Dimitri, go on Marbach, and just go straight down until you hit Stone Creek, and then take a right. So I tell Dimitri. Dimitri's getting frustrated for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm just there on the phone with Sebastian, and then I hear Sebastian bitching at me because he's trying to tell Dimitri, and I'm telling Dimitri for Sebastian, and then Dimitri's bitching at me because he's like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Until finally, after saying it several times, I hand the phone to Dimitri, like, here, just talk to Sebastian. And Sebastian's like, look, just stay on Marbach and go until you hit Stone Creek. And then Dimitri's like, okay, that's all you had to say. And I'm like, that's what we've been saying.
That's what we said earlier.
So I'm going to go ahead and chime in and say that is not what happened.
That is what happened. But
That
I
is-
digress.
Whoa, that means one of you
That
guys
is
are lying.
not what happened.
That is what happened.
Well, okay, wait. Sebastian can be the tiebreaker.
So what actually happened was we were about to turn on to Marbach. Ray called Seabass on the
She
phone.
calls me. That's already a lie.
Okay, well, anyways, they're talking on the phone, trying to get me to where I'm going, and I'm asking, like, okay, well, which way do I turn? Left on Marbach or right on Marbach? I hear Ray explaining everything within a 7-mile radius around us to tell Seabass where exactly we are.
That did happen, I will admit.
So finally, I come to the conclusion that I turn right on Marbach, and there's still a little, like, I guess a gray area of Seabass didn't know exactly where we were at. Because he's like, well, where are y'all facing? Where are y'all going to? So I get frustrated because I'm like, well, what the fuck? I need to know where I'm going. So I take the phone from Ray because he's not communicating very well.
Actually, I gave it to Dimitri, but you know. That's...
Whoa, that's 2 lies.
Alex, shut the fuck up. Anyways,
What was he saying? What was Ray saying that made you think that he wasn't communicating well?
irrelevant.
Obviously, he wasn't saying anything.
What do you mean?
Anyways,
irrelevant?
I took-
That's the whole point of this.
I'm trying to explain the story, Alex. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, so I get the phone from Ray, and I tell Seabass, I'm on Marbach. I'm in front of the entrance to a neighborhood called Adams Hill, next to a neighborhood Walmart. All he tells me, okay. So I'm like, am I going the right way? Yes. And he starts telling me direction, like, this is where we're going, so I need you to turn this and this and this, and if we don't go there, we could go to this place instead that I have no idea where the fuck he's talking about. So I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go, he said Stone Creek, I'm gonna keep driving on Marbach until I hit a place called Stone Creek, and then I will go from there. That's all you had to say. That's all I had to be told. That's what I had to be told. And
All right,
that
then,
wasn't
so-
getting through with
So
it.
what did Ray tell you then?
Not that.
Okay, what was it then?
He was telling me to keep going straight until you hit some other kind of street name, and I didn't know the street name.
What was that street name?
I don't know,
Um,
Alex. This isn't a fucking interrogation. Shut up.
You know
Well, it
what?
is
I
now.
don't
Where were
understand
you with that?
out of all of this is like when I ever take like y'all to somewhere place like I forgot where I go, I usually put my GPS on. Alex can attest to that.
I
And,
mean, you're driving to your school. You didn't even have to put on your GPS.
okay, I'm talking about like to put Jones.
Oh yeah, okay.
I kind of knew where it was at, but not really. So I just put my GPS on. But like, I don't know. That's just me. Here's what happened. I'm leaving. I get on the phone with that Ray. He's like, and then I hear everybody's like, "Oh, we're in front of the ghetto gas station." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I'm in the ghetto.
Everybody was like,
said.
Go to the ghetto gas station.
the ghetto gas station. I was like, what the fuck? There's like a car wash. I'm like, okay, there's a bunch of fucking car washes on Marbach. I'm trying to think. And they're like, oh, Cash America Pawn. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. I know where you're at now exactly. I was like, if y'all want, you can just meet at the Shell down the street, and I'll like guide you over there. They're like, no,
I
just
was
give me
not told that
directions.
by Ray. I was not told that by Ray. I just want to
Damn,
clarify.
Ray.
Ray, did you hide this information purposely?
I need my lawyer.
I mean, I don't know about purposely, but I just simply was not told it.
Because I told him like it doesn't take me more than 5 minutes to get there. That's why I was like kind of like lingering. I was like, what the fuck are these guys going? Lo and behold, they made it. Like,
Eventually.
because Dimitri was like, give me the phone, and I was like, okay.
No, I gave him the phone willingly.
Shut the fuck up. I swear I heard Dimitri say, give me the phone.
I did. I yelled at Ray.
He
I
said
said,
it
"Give
2
me
or
the
3
fucking
times.
phone." I did say it 2 or 3 times because you didn't give me the phone.
Because Sebastian was talking.
I don't care. He can talk to me. I'm the one who's driving.
I am the passenger. I can give you directions. The driver should never be on the phone, dumbass. Come on, what kind of illegal shit are you spreading
Yeah.
to our viewers?
I do not care in the slightest. If I get pulled over, I get pulled over. It's my ticket. It's my car. I
Alright,
pay
ladies
for
and
the
gentlemen,
motherfucker.
I want to be sure to let y'all know that the Jebaiters
Do not follow
do
his
not
example.
condone. I was gonna say drinking and driving. We do not condone
That could-
texting or phone calls while driving.
Or drinking or driving.
Or
We do
drinking
not
or
con-
driving.
Yeah, we don't
do
condone
not
any of
condone
that.
Pretty
any kind of rules on the road. We do not against we advise to follow any rules that has been set by your local government.
Yes, Demetrius.
Yeah, Dimitri.
Follow the
Damn.
rules.
If only you could listen to your own advice.
Damn.
Yeah, but
But there's no buts.
I
it's
hate.
my
Oh,
life.
dude, I hate when Alex says that.
It's not only
But
your
there's no
life, it could
buts.
also
I
be an
hate it,
innocent-
dude.
It could be an
He's like,
innocent
he's gonna
life.
prove a point in a bit.
I don't care if you say it's your life. It could be an innocent life on the other side that you take, and that's what bugs me.
Okay.
You know what? This is not even a podcast anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I want to
This
introduce y'all
intervention.
the first ever Jebaiters intervention. Dimitri, we need to talk.
Sit down over here.
Why? You sounded so serious. What the fuck? Why was that so serious?
It's a joke. I'm not laughing.
You just were. Fuck you mean?
That was just a lie.
You should have just like Chris Hansen it. You should have been like, please take a seat. But anyway, so moving on
That's
from that whole
pretty much just the story.
from all that bullshit, right? So,
This was just to go play basketball too, mind you.
Yeah,
Fuck,
this is just a ball up.
Hey, we had a really good fucking game too, and I got triggered. But you know what? We'll talk about that some
I
other time.
fucking fucked up Ray's shoulder.
Oh my god, don't even fucking remind me about that. I'm trying
Is
to
this
go
the
for-
hurting?
How
I'm
about we
trying
talk
to go
about the
for
game? You guys talk about the game.
Talk about
Huh?
the game.
Your basketball game.
All right.
Oh.
listen,
Yeah,
There's a couple of kids that rolled up. There's a couple of kids that rolled up, and
Yeah.
like
Fucking
there's
Edmund
one.
trucked one.
There's one who was just kind of like being a little annoying, which is the one kid who stayed. He was just like talking shit, and it's like, dude, you're a fucking freshman or sophomore. Chill out. You're 16.
It was pretty funny though.
he was. I'm not gonna deny it.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, so I'm going up for a layup, right? And I'm like right there at the fucking rim. I can see the inner like LeBron just coming into me. I was like, all right, I got this.
Norb,
shit going
norb.
in. That norb. All of a sudden, I just feel a fucking hand just like not like push me, but like fucking just like Sebastian just karate chopped my fucking shoulder, and that shit hurt like a bitch. I was like, what the fuck? And like,
You
here's
can't
the
get past
fucking-
this defense.
Not only that. I want to tell you what happened earlier in the fucking game. All right, so Sebastian was hustling for a fucking ball, and like at that park, for some reason, like right next to the court, there's like a huge steep hill for some reason. So like,
Oh,
there's-
no.
That's why I didn't want to go to that one.
So like literally, Sebastian's hustling for the ball. He's going that direction. I see him going. I got scared that Sebastian was gonna fall. So what did I do? I put my hand like, on his back, and I was gonna grab him on the side. That way, like the ball can go, and I catch Sebastian, right? That way he doesn't fall with the ball. I did that for Sebastian, and he karate chops my shoulder for it, like to thank me. I was pissed.
Here's a karate chop of gratitude.
But the worst part is like I felt like really guilty like as soon as I did it. I was like, oh dude, I felt it, like I hit him like right on his shoulder blade, like hardcore. Like it wasn't even I was just trying to push him like just slightly. It just didn't work out that way at all.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I can't believe you.
I was just so mad when they were like, we want the best player, and they pointed at Isaac because they wanted Isaac. I was like, oh, they made the wrong fucking decision today, boy.
They really did.
How
They
did
could've-
I do?
Oh god.
Oh, they got spanked.
They had no points. We had 9.
Okay, look, I want to tell you what happened. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
literally, it's 4v4. It's me, Sebastian, Dimitri, and Edmund versus Isaac and 3 little kids, right? Now.
Okay, well they're like one's in high school and the other two like in middle school probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why
So
they rolled up on us, but they did.
yeah, so we're like, all right, we'll play with you. And obviously, they're little kids. We don't want to go too hard on them because we're older, we're stronger. Like I don't want to yeah,
Taller.
yeah. And so anyway, me, Dimitri, Edmund, and Sebastian had 11 points, and they had 0. Like literally, like we were just like stomping the floor with them.
Excuse
Oh
me.
my god, it was bad. And then finally, I think 2 of them left. I don't know for what, but they just left. And that one kid stayed. And then that's when they were like, "All right, Sebastian, you're gonna be on our team." So they took Sebastian from me. That was my secondary ball handler. So I was like, "Well, I fucking guess."
I think the worst part about this is like they were playing and the kid's shoulder, not shoulder. I think his arm was already hurt before or after.
His forearm before.
Oh god. So like this kid's forearm was hurt, like injured already. And fucking Edmund decides to like jump up for a block. And Edmund's like 6 foot, whatever the fuck. And he like trucks him. And this kid fell on the ground and I can see like his ankle like almost snap. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, Edmund, dude?
Oh my
Like
god.
you can't be playing defense like that on this kid. Like all you need to do is just stand up, put your hand up. That's it. That's all you need to do. And he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, Edmund, you should have never done that in the first place. Like, jeez.
I also want to point out Dimitri does not trust me anymore for some reason. I don't know why, but
Wait, for what are you talking about?
Yeah, you.
Let's just
Yeah.
say
What
Dimitri.
are you
Oh!
talking about?
Oh!
Yeah, Dimitri remembers.
Oh my god. So there was a loose ball, and I'm going for it. I gain control of it a little bit, but I lose control over my footing. So I trip and I fall, right? And I'm kind of sitting on the ball a little bit, like I fell on top of it. This motherfucker comes up and tries to steal it from under me. I fell down, and this asshole tries to rip me off. Broad daylight, borderline gunpoint is what it fucking felt like.
Oh, fuck.
I genuinely felt like I was being mugged.
Hey, what do you have to say about this?
Anything to win.
And then I'm holding it.
Okay.
And then I finally I'm trying to hold it back from Ray because I thought he was just gonna let me get back up, and then we just continue back from there. He still continues to try to take it from me. So I'm like, okay, fine, ball, fuck, man, it's mine.
Yeah, I was going a little too aggressive today.
I've never been mugged before, but now I knows what it feels like. He just straight up just tried to rip me off.
Like, what was it with Isaac a little earlier than that? What did I fucking do? When Isaac was trying to check the ball, and for some reason I thought that we were still in play. So as soon as Isaac checks the ball, I reached in and swatted the ball away from him, just trying to steal it. But then he was like, "I'm checking it." I was like, "Oh shit, my bad."
Ray, are you sure you know how to play basketball?
Ray, do you know what teams are?
Bro,
No.
it seemed like no one knew how to play basketball for a good while. We couldn't
Oh,
score
yeah.
for shit,
Nobody was
dude.
scoring anything. Like in the 21 game, I ended up winning 21 by the way, because Anyway,
Lucky.
Not luck, out skill. But anyway, just
No one decided to fucking
No
tip
luck,
you
no
out.
skill.
Dude, it sucks. Like Edmund's taller than me, and he still doesn't know how to tip. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
fuck. What else happened at basketball?
That's
Fuck.
about it.
Yeah, that's really
I
about
don't-
it that I could think of. Other than Sebastian karate chopping me after I tried to save his life, but other than that,
Ungrateful.
ungrateful.
Karate chopping the kids, me getting mugged.
My shin's hurting.
Alex almost fucked, or not Alex, Edmund almost killed a kid for like no reason.
Whoa! I was about to say, don't bring me into this. It wasn't me.
Wasn't it?
Got the wrong person.
You can hear Edmund slapping anybody who comes into near the rim.
Look at the stopping gift all over again.
Dude, he slaps like your whole arm, bro.
Dude,
He's like, I
Ed-
read you. I'm
Edmund
like, dude,
plays
shut
so
up,
fucking
man.
rough. Dude, like Edmund pushed me into the fucking like column thing.
He tackles you, grabs the ball.
Oh, he
Dude,
fucking
like
pushed him towards,
He
every
pins you
time
down and
Evan would
starts
try to
punching
jump
you.
up to block a shot, he would just slap the person's arm, and like you would just hear it from like a mile away how hard he would just hit the other person's hand.
Did he RKO you trying to get the ball?
He fucking borderline was like trying to box people, trying to get back the ball.
No, like there was literally a time where I was rushing into the basket and I was gonna try to do a layup, but like I think Sebastian might have like swatted my hand or something, and I was trying to stop myself, but Edmund was behind me, so Edmund just fucking freight trained and just like hit me, and it fucking just lunged me into the fucking like that little column that holds up the fucking basketball court.
He did.
Like
Oh
I was
man.
so stunned. Like luckily I was able to put my hands in front of me. I didn't like hit my nose or anything. But I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the fuck, dude.
Edmund needs to chill out.
That's why I said. That's why I want to go to the other one. I did, like worst case scenario, Edmund pushes us out on the fucking hillside. Oh god,
I know.
that'd be the worst thing
I was
ever.
trying to tell Isaac to dolphin dive for the ball, like off the fucking out of the hills.
Yeah. PhD.
But yeah, so that's I think that really just sums up all what basketball was today. Um,
Sounds like a lot of fun.
it
Sounds like a
was.
good time.
It was. Y'all should have went. I mean, hopefully next time y'all can go with us. I mean, y'all don't even gotta really play much. Y'all could just, just go to watch, just play a little bit if y'all want. But that's a different conversation. Probably not for the podcast. But anyway, so moving on to pretty much some of our topics for the day. So ladies and gentlemen that are listening to this at home and they are interested in the Jebaiters, I mean, I don't know why you are, but we appreciate that so much. We are
A
actually
bunch of weirdos.
we're actually thinking of maybe one day just getting a house together as the Jebaiters, and it's crazy to think about it because it seems like it'd be a fun idea. It seems like it'd be shit at the same time as well, but here's the problem: we're having a lot of trouble naming this future house for the Jebaiters. So
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say the name that Christian wants.
Why? It's such a good name.
I hate it
What about
so
the one that
much.
Carlo suggested?
Yeah, I like the one Carlos did too.
So our friend Carlo, shout out to Carlo by the way.
Shout out to
Shout out
Carlo.
Shout out to
Carlo.
Carlo.
All right, so Carlo he decided that we should name the house the Nut Shack.
God, dude, I don't know why he still gets us every time.
The Nut Shack.
That's
And Christian, what was the name that you wanted to say? I'm gonna hate hearing it, but just go for it.
Okay, so for posterity, and this is gonna be recorded on the internet for the rest of human history. My idea is we should name it the Jebaiter Trap House. But Ray for some reason doesn't like that one, and
hate
I
it
cannot,
so much.
I can't understand why.
Sounds like an amazing name.
I think it's a great name.
It just sounds so ugly. I don't know. I hate it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch your mouth there, mister.
Yeah,
It's
you
just like-
respect, you put some respect on that name.
It's
Yeah.
just like Alex when he heard Darko Fat.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of like that. Like, it's
I
just,
I relate to that.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
we can.
You shouldn't.
We can. Oh wait, no, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. We really shouldn't. Okay, anyway. I know the story. We're avoiding that. Okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Alex, though,
This
so,
is not a bad
before-
house.
Before we go on to that, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I really wanted to bring that up for is we want y'all's help on naming this house. So, if y'all have a fun name, or if y'all like the ones that Christian and Carlo shared, then let us know. Let us know what y'all think. I mean, if everybody decides to call it the Jebaiter Trap House, I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
It'd be great.
I like how Ray dies a little bit every time he says it.
The Re
I mean,
the Re house.
either way, I feel like whatever
No.
the house name is, we should really just like put it like so. Like, okay, I don't know if you've ever seen when y'all come to my house, but like how my neighbors, they have this little plaque above their garage, and it says like the Hernandez family.
I did not notice that.
I did not.
I
know
did
that.
not notice that.
Yeah. Okay. So
We are
they
not
have
very
that.
observant.
They have that right there. I think they still have it. I'll check and I'll let y'all know tomorrow. But
Bro.
but that's what I'm thinking. That so whatever the name of the house could be, we can literally get that engraved into like a sign and just put that above the garage or something. But somebody might
Yeah.
fucking steal it. Imagine if we make it big or whatever, and somebody's like, "Oh, I want it."
I want that
Jebaiter
Nut Shack
Trap House.
sign.
Nut shack.
Like I would feel honored. I would feel like, bro, that's ours, man. Like give it back. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all have any ideas or like one that we mentioned already, go for it. Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for your participation.
But wait, I just want to talk about how great it would be living in the squad house. Cause first of all,
I got one ready.
you got one what?
Got a house in mind.
Oh, yeah, we were looking at some like not the other day, but like a week ago, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and we got some candidates.
But one point thing is, we need a place that has
We
access
we-
to good Wi-Fi.
we definitely need a place that has access to good internet.
Well, I like internet. I feel like we just stick to AT&T Wi-Fi. That's like the best one I've ever
Hey,
Google
had.
Fiber.
I don't
Google
No,
don't drop no names here, okay? We're
Yeah,
not.
Oh,
a sponsored. My bad.
Sponsored.
My
By the
bad.
Okay.
way, ladies and gentlemen, we like to really give a good shout out to our sponsor of today's podcast.
No one.
It's still no one. Like I mean,
Still no one.
like, go ahead,
I mean,
shit.
if you were expecting a sponsor at this point, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I mean, we love you guys, but I mean, come on, like we
Come on,
you,
be
You can do
realistic.
better.
Like, but anyways,
Uh,
like I was saying,
Oh, yeah, I was saying, it'd be great having a Jebaiter trap house, squad house,
It'd make a lot of
because
things easier to
we
plan.
we'd always be with the boys.
Can
We'd
make
have
more
our
content.
we'd have our own little recording studio. It'd be easier to make content.
There's a big backyard. That's a big thing too.
Yeah, we'd
Backyard
have the
food.
house pet or pets. I don't know who's bringing who. I'm bringing Bean for sure. You're not gonna bring Ginger, Winger.
Fuck
she's
no.
too old.
Yeah,
What about
she's too old.
Scruffy?
Yeah, what about Scruffy?
Oh,
The horse.
but then I
Yeah.
forgot for not bringing Ginger. Man, I love Scruffy. That's my dog.
Well, Max and Bear.
Fuck them, okay?
I like Max. Max is okay.
I like
Max
Max,
is-
but not at the same time because he gets too excited.
He does
Yeah,
get too excited.
That's true. That's true.
I
I
was
don't know
just
if I
trying
can
to,
handle living with him.
I was just trying to watch a movie or watch the game. He keeps jumping up on me. Like, I'm
He
glad
just
that
wants to hang out.
I'm
He
glad
just
that you're
wants you to
excited
know
to
how
see me, but I'm just trying to watch over here.
He just wants you to know how excited he is. Okay? Like, come on.
I mean, it's true.
I'm sorry, Max. I care about you.
Yeah,
I just want to watch.
Max, if you're watching this, oh wait, no, never mind. He's a dog.
Oh,
Jesus
and then,
Christ.
Of course, if we get drunk, we don't have to go anywhere because we're right there at our
Whoa.
house. That's the
Crazy.
best part.
Whoa.
Damn, I never thought about that.
You see, I plan ahead for everything.
So like
Ugly house.
planning in general. So like podcasts, way easier.
Yeah,
We play D&D. That'd be way easier.
yeah.
Setting up recording sessions for you guys.
Way
Easy
easier.
Setting up streams.
streams.
Yeah.
I mean,
Make-
we
can make
really just
content.
do it whenever.
Can
but
make
for you guys.
IRL content too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we really can.
Who wants to see our ugly faces though?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like people would want to see my face, but like only if they're like
I don't even wanna see
really drunk and like really like they have a bag over their head and they can't see
Yeah.
my face. That's the only way I could see. it.
And also if they're blind.
And they're blind. I mean, you gotta have that in there.
They also have to
I
be
don't know.
deaf too.
I don't know if that's appropriate. I don't know if I should cut that or not. Like,
Why?
I think it's
you don't want people
fine.
hearing that you're
I
ugly?
think it's fine. Like, what
Yeah,
if
you,
we
you want people to know you're ugly. Wait, what?
Nothing.
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 I'll tell you after the podcast is over what I'm gonna say. Go ahead, you know.
I'm a little concerned, but you know it's okay.
Shouldn't be concerned.
That's all good.
It's all good in the hood, huh?
It's all good.
Mm-hmm. Really is.
Okay.
And then, you know.
And
I
then
don't
you
know.
go up.
I don't know. I'm gonna go
Why the
with
fuck is
something.
everybody so being ugly right now?
I
Oh
was
my
gonna
god.
go with something, but then I forgot what I was gonna say.
Wow, this is some quality content here.
Bro,
Top
and, like,
tier.
you know what, another thing like with the Jebaiters house is gonna be like birthday parties or like parties or whatever will be so much easier to plan too. Like,
Oh,
if you ever
yeah.
do that,
Oh
like,
yeah. It'd be hard to do a surprise party though. Not
Oh,
like we
yeah.
really ever do that though.
I mean, like, well, if you think about it, like, someone like Alex who sleeps all fucking day, literally while he's asleep, just get everybody to come in, like, and then all of a sudden,
Oh,
when Alex
yeah.
finally wakes up, he's like, oh, my day off, I slept, like, for 15 hours, I'm good to go. Walks downstairs, surprise! Alex is like, no,
How long you guys been waiting for? I've been waiting for the last 4 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, we really have no way of planning that just because Alex he does not have a regular sleep schedule.
Well, I mean,
Really
if you think
doesn't.
about it, we really can. I mean, it's like we're gonna know each other's schedules, like, most likely.
I don't know. Will you?
I mean, I'm just saying, sometimes we like to tell people, like, when we go in, like, I mean, we're just randomly talking, we're like, man, I don't want to go in at 10 tomorrow, and it's like, oh, okay, well, at least I do, at least.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, if y'all have any surprise parties that you're thinking of planning for me, you know, just,
That's a long ways away.
Yeah, we're not planning anything for you.
Yeah, we're not gonna plan anything.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
It's
you
because you
should.
don't deserve it.
I don't know if I would say he doesn't deserve it. It's just that I don't like him that much.
That's why he doesn't deserve it.
Wow,
You're right.
my heart.
Hold on. Where's the echo?
Who's echoing?
That's
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Is it me?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
It's
Ray.
Ray.
Oh.
I'm here.
Assholes. Oh, immediately blame me.
I think it's both of you.
Sorry for the little delay. I had to fix my mic for them because they were bitching.
That's not for beat you too.
Dicks.
What the fuck?
All right, there we go. Oh, they're
I
right.
just got Demetrius. Demetrius beaming on you. Look at it!
Oh no!
It's not echoing though.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not because I hear the echo.
Doesn't mean it's not from you though.
I don't know what you want me to do about it. If I unplug my headset, it's not gonna make a difference.
Just unplug your headset.
Just lower down your volume.
I
I
think
don't know.
the easiest thing to do would be for him to just leave the party.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we can do the rest of the episode without Dimitri. I mean,
Hello?
Hello?
yes, we're still here. We're still here. It's okay. Don't worry.
Wait, Is it still echoing?
Echo's gone. No, I don't hear echo.
I don't know. I guess he just muted it.
Where did
he might have
Dimitri
just muted himself.
Demetri?
I'm right here.
go? Oh, look, it's that echo.
I still hear an echo.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear a minor echo from Ray.
Hello?
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Dick.
Okay,
Anyway,
good content.
moving on.
Great.
Ray, more like our sponsor for today, Raid Shadowlet.
Oh God.
Hold on.
Not even there.
Wait. Not even they would sponsor this. It's a shame.
Damn.
But anyway, so like I said, moving on. So I mean, fuck. Okay,
Wow.
my bad. Okay, I could just.
Great talk.
Anyway, so moving on. Fuck. Why am I having so much? Hold on.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, dude.
Are you
Alright,
okay?
third time's a charm.
You're
Third
alright.
time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. I'm gonna put this as a blooper. Fuck. That's fucking great. Anyway,
You're a blooper.
You're a bitch. Anyway, so moving on. Okay, never mind. I'm done.
Man,
I'm
okay.
trying to bring up Alex's birthday, but I don't know the right wording. to
It
fucking
could've been,
do it.
like,
okay.
Like,
Alright.
hold
Moving
on.
on. Anyway,
Bro,
so
this is a good
us
candidate.
debaters
Fuck.
are really looking forward to a future event coming up. There is a special somebody that is within our podcast. Its birthday is not until like maybe 3 weeks, but still, we're having like this big party. It's our boy Alex.
Alex.
Yeah?
I hate that guy.
Yeah, I hate that
Aw.
guy too. I don't
Alright,
even
you're not invited to my birthday party. I can have the Chuck E. Cheese's, and you guys aren't welcome.
Aw.
Damn it, Alex.
No, Alex, don't be like that.
That's good. I didn't want to eat recycled pizza anyway.
Oh,
Hey,
cycle
at least you're
you.
environmentally conscious.
Exactly.
Oh no.
But
Yeah?
yeah. So for Alex's birthday, it's gonna be a lot of things. It's gonna be a lot of alcohol. It's gonna be a lot of crawfish, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know
We're
it.
having a. I don't think you even said what we're doing. We're having a big crawfish boil because
We did right.
Dimitri's dad. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
if he wasn't married, I would marry him myself. Just because he makes the best crawfish.
Yes.
I can second that. It is some very good crawfish. I mean, it's like the best crawfish that I have ever had, ever in my life. Fuck any restaurant that does crawfish. It's probably not as good. Most likely, not good at all.
You know what? We should probably actually explain what crawfish is, because there's a surprising number of people that don't know what crawfish are.
All right, look, if
That-
you're
fish?
Yeah.
all right, and you don't know what crawfish is.
Okay, ignore my friend there. Okay, so everyone knows
calm
what a
down.
lobster is, right? Everyone knows what a lobster is?
No.
Is it
I
a fish?
assume. If you don't know what a lobster is, you're beyond help. But
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
it's pretty much just a teensy tiny lobster. It's like maybe 2 to 3 inches long. And they are small and pretty juicy.
Yep.
And they go very well with spicy spices.
Spicy spices.
Good way of explaining it.
I could not have said it better than myself.
Thank you. I am a poet.
I could tell.
I could tell.
But
Yeah,
I mean, during that day, not only is it gonna be a lot of crawfish, there's gonna be a lot of drinking. We're gonna be doing a lot of that. You know,
Mhm.
A lot of drinking.
Ooh, a lot, and I honestly cannot wait for that because I haven't gotten that drunk in so long. Like I don't drink alcohol as much anymore. I wish I did, but I honestly do not. And I still need to get Alex a bottle of alcohol. I just don't know what I should get him. So you know what? Down below in the comments, guys, y'all should let me know what I should get him. Or just
I
give some
told you,
suggestions.
he loves Everclear.
Hold on. Don't go that far.
I don't,
I don't think anyone wants to ever do that to themselves. Everclear
Yeah.
is not to be fucked with, and I know this from first-hand experience.
Okay, Dimitri, we get it. You're cool. You drink.
Oh.
I mean, I think we all know what Everclear does. Dude, it made me throw up. I wasn't even fucking drunk, dude. I just threw the fuck up. Dude. Jesus Christ. Alright. Long story short, it's my Halloween party that I had, right?
Oh no.
Oh, we're going here.
Oh, dude, that's a long.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, Michael was like there. Shouts to Michael, by the way.
That's Michael.
Shout out to Michael.
Shout out to Michael.
Dimitri, you gonna shout him out, or what's going on here?
Shout out to Michael.
There we go. Okay, anyway. So what happens is, Michael is behind the bar, my bar, and what happens is he tells me, he's like, hey Ray, take a shot. And I was like, what is it? He's like, just take the shot, you'll know exactly what it is. It's a man's drink. I was like, alright, cool. Now at my bar I had Everclear. I bought Everclear just because I was gonna mix like some kind of like, I was gonna mix it with like punch and shit like that. I was gonna make it taste good. Anyway. So he tells me to take the shot. Bear in mind, I'm not even drunk. I'm like maybe 2 beers in, like about. That's pretty much where I was. I take that shot. All the food that I ate and that alcohol came right the fuck back up. I was playing beer pong night. So I had to stop mid game and had to go outside just to fucking throw up, and that shit was so uncomfortable. Literally everybody thought I was drunk. I wasn't even drunk. I just took a shot of Everclear and I was like, ugh.
That's
Relatable.
maybe you shouldn't have been a lightweight.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been
Oh.
such baby. You shouldn't have been so baby.
You know what? I'll take that into consideration.
That was a
That was an experience for sure.
something else that night.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, rest in peace, hot dog costume.
Oh, rest in peace. Alex threw up behind my bar.
Alex threw up on your lawn.
I just threw up everywhere. I blacked out after like
That reminds me
2 hours.
of when we were at my house for Christmas Eve, and he fucking threw up on on the mats in the bathroom.
Oh, this
Oh,
is how he
God.
got his nickname.
So this is how Alex got the name in our Discord. His name is Soap Man.
Ah yeah.
I'll put a picture of it right here just so everybody can see.
So the story behind that is, my family decided to host Christmas Eve at our house. You know, not really do gifts, but just do what Christmas is all about, and you know, spend time with friends, family, and nothing but positivity. And with my family, we like to drink, sometimes a little excessive. And that was one of those nights. We had karaoke set up. It was a decent temperature outside, as you all know. If we do happen to get any viewers outside of Texas, that's where we live. So it gets pretty warm here, as you may know. So it was a really nice day. And during nighttime, we had everyone come over, sing karaoke. Everyone was drinking. Later, towards the end of the night, Alex normally doesn't cuss. By the end of the night, he was a fucking sailor.
You want to tell what happened when you just walked out and you heard him yelling at your girlfriend?
That's my favorite
So,
story.
I just finished singing a song. I can't remember what song it was. It's
It was
probably Cult of Personality. So I did great singing that song. Anyways, so I go outside and I see my girlfriend sitting with my friends, right? The first thing I hear when I go outside is Alex pointing and yelling almost at the top of his lungs at my girlfriend. And she's just kind of like has a look of horror on her face.
All
Yelling,
about
"Can you
horror."
name 36 colors, motherfucker?"
That was close, but the echo.
Echo.
It was just very it was a thing to see.
Yeah, but okay, so he was what had happened was he was talking about Christmas gifts and what he had gotten me, and because I'm a big fucking loser, I like to paint D&D minis, and so Alex,
Loser.
yeah, I know, and Alex got me a big thing of D&D or mini paints, right? So he was telling Letty, which is Dimitri's girlfriend, about that, and he was like, "You know how many colors there are in that paint set? 36." And then right as he says that, Dimitri comes out. He's like, "Can you name 36 colors, bitch?" And we're all just like,
Damn,
"What's going
that's
on?"
crazy.
No.
Alex was popping off
But-
that day, dude. Jesus
I don't
Christ. My
remember
favorite
that.
part- like, okay, so to the viewers, something you should know about me: I call a lot of people a bitch. Okay, we could talk about my bitch stories in another podcast. That's a whole different thing. But anyway, so bitch is like my word. I say it a lot.
When you watch too much Breaking Bad.
Before that, even surprisingly enough. Anyway,
Oh, gotcha.
Anyway, like I said, it's a different story. So one day, okay, keep in mind, like they said earlier, Alex does not cuss. So that day, Alex was just not shutting up because Alex was talking about this like story that, like, I don't know if it was a story, a book, but he was talking about it for 2 hours straight. Like,
Yeah.
talking about it like constantly for 2 fucking hours. And eventually I got annoyed of it. I was like, "Alex, shut the fuck up." And Alex was like, "You won't say that again, bitch." I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't remember that either.
I remember that.
Oh, but the story of my mat. So the party dies down. It's just kind of me and my group of friends left. My family everyone just kind of went home. Alex says he needs to go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
So we're like, okay, well, he's fine. He's in the bathroom, whatever. So about 10, 15 minutes pass by. We get some snacks, like leftover food that's there. And we start watching the beginning to Inglourious Bastards because Ray still hasn't seen it. So our friend G needs to go to the bathroom. He walks over there. He comes back about 10 seconds later saying, "Yeah, I hear gagging in there." So I'm just kind of like, well, he's in the bathroom at least. I thought I was in the clear.
You thought.
So finally, 30 minutes pass by.
Damn.
G's like, "Okay, I really need to go." And then me, myself, I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom too." So we all go over there and we're like, "Hey, time for you to get the fuck out of the bathroom now." He opens the door. And the first thing that comes out of this drunk asshole's mouth. I tried to pick up most of it.
Oh no.
And I'm thinking like, no, he's just tickling my. He's not being serious. He's just talking shit. And so I keep asking him like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yes," and I'm like, "No, you fucking did it. Are you for real?" Yep. And sure as shit, when I walk inside, I look at my floor mats, I see a hint of just red splotches on the mats in the bathroom. So I look at Christian, I'm like, okay, get his ass home. It's time for him to go.
Oh.
So he washes his hands, and my mom is in the living room or in the kitchen. The first thing he says
after?
also to my mom, it was before, but you know,
Yeah, this
oh
was
well.
before. Like,
This was before that.
Alex washing his hands coming out was before him throwing up.
Yes.
So he looks at my mom, doesn't really like have any context behind what he's about to say. He just looks at my mom, points at her, and says, "Eucalyptus mint." And my mom just kind of has that look on her face, like, "What?" So,
Oh, no.
so Alex sees this and repeats himself.
Eucalyptus mint, of course.
And then finally he's like, the soap, and my mom was like, "Oh, what about it?"
What?
Yeah. And then Alex is like, "I like the soap. It's nice soap." And like I've never seen anyone so passionate about soap.
Yeah, he started
About hand
going on.
soap.
He started going on like a full conversation with her about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, my sister at home, she got this peppermint twist soap or whatever. I forget exactly what it was."
That one's
And
funny.
my mom is probably just thinking like, "What?"
This
Yeah.
guy's like off his ass.
Like,
When
okay.
I'm drunk, I talk a lot for no reason.
Yeah, you
I'll
do.
never forget at a race party. He's like, "I'm fine." Proceeds to vomit still. I'm like, "You're not fine, bro."
Oh,
Okay,
that reminds me.
That point, I would just black out drunk.
I know you were.
That reminds me of when Dimitri was at
But
our
you know what,
house.
Alex?
Huh?
You know, I was about to say, you know what, Alex? It's okay. Because I've had many of those times, way more than you've been like that.
By the way, I think we had the best performance of the night performing Country Roads. I'm just
No, we
saying.
were awful.
No, we got the party started. I'll
That's
say
true.
that.
We
We
did.
did get everyone.
We were awful.
Yeah, we did get everyone into like the singing mood. But yeah, we were still bad.
And when we sang Radio Gaga, that was like the worst one
That
ever.
was pretty bad. 'Cause honestly, I don't know all the words.
I
it.
had to walk to my grandmas who were there. I'm like, I just want to say I'm sorry about the things you're about to hear from my friends.
We did Country Roads, we did Radio Gaga, and we did one more.
What was the last one?
And then I never told y'all this. I never told y'all this, but I told that. I never told.
It that
Oh yeah,
way.
we did do that.
So
Tell
I did
me
tell y'all
why.
this, but like I just said, I was apologizing to my grandmas, and I was like, "Yay, you know, I'm sorry for my friends," and they're like, "Well," she like low key roasted me. She was like, "Well, that's what karaoke's about. Why are you judging your friends on what they sing?" And I'm like,
Yeah, Demetrius.
Yeah, Dimitri.
What a bad friend.
Bitch.
And I didn't say I didn't know what to say to my grandma.
You're not allowed to sing Queen because you don't have the vocal range. My name's Demetrius.
Motherfucker, not many people have Freddie Mercury's
No one
vocal
cares.
range.
We were there for fun, sing karaoke, and you're over there telling us, yeah, you're not
Yeah,
allowed to sing Queen.
Dimitri's like, yeah, he's like, you're not allowed to sing Queen because you guys aren't good enough.
You're not good enough.
Yeah, you're not good enough for cult personality.
Oh, dude.
I
You
wasn't.
sing it every
Yeah.
chance
I
you
killed
get.
that shit.
You
think
sing
you
it
did.
every chance you get.
Can't fool me. I may have been drunk, but I'm not dumb.
That Demetrius.
No, but you are deaf, obviously.
That caught me off guard, dude. Like, so some context, alright? So, here's what we doing, alright? So, we with our boys. Oh, you know, before I continue on, I forgot. We didn't shout out Letty or,
Oh, dude, we
who was the
didn't.
other
Yeah,
fucking
shout out to my
person?
girlfriend, the love of my life, Letty.
Yeah,
I
She's
mean,
okay.
another thing too is like I went to the fridge and I grabbed one of her drinks. I didn't know. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
it was
you
open.
you start taking her fucking Angry Orchard.
Dude, it was good though. I'll say that.
You never had Angry Orchard?
It's pretty
I've
good.
never had it.
It's okay.
Who else did we mention? G. There we go. So shout out to Letty.
Oh,
shout
shout
out
out to G.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shout
Shout
out to
out
G as
to
well.
Shout out
Shout out to my
Dimitri's
mom
Shout
and
out
my
to Grandma.
grandmas.
Shout out
and
to
his
Dimitri's
dad. We
mom.
didn't shout out his dad.
Shout out to
Oh,
all of
yeah,
them.
shout out to Mr. Salazar, the man, the myth, the legend, the
Singing
prophet,
date rape
God.
drug.
Anyway,
Hold
so,
on. You're putting his full name out there. SMA Trey.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, Ray. You're
Is
gonna
that
get
it? Is that all you have to say?
Yeah, man. What are we going with this?
You-
Alright,
you're
fine. So
doxing
all,
him?
all they're gonna hear is Mr.
Doxing?
Oof. That's all you're gonna hear in the
Okay.
podcast.
I don't give a fuck. You shout out my dad.
But anyway, so all right, bear in mind, we're chilling there with Michael, and we're chilling there with I'm chilling there with Michael and Daniel. Shout out to Daniel, by the way.
Daniel
Shout out
shut
to
up.
Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel.
Yeah, so Daniel was there.
Take your sweet time every time, Dimitri.
So
don't
Daniel
care.
was there, and me and Daniel are drinking like liquor straight. All right, we're just like we don't even give a fuck anymore. We're drunk as fuck. We're at Alex's house, by the way, mind you. We're in his backyard. Now the rest of them, like
Oh my
Christian and
God.
everybody, they went to go inside and play Jackbox. Me, Michael, Daniel, and Dimitri stayed outside to drink and just talk. We didn't feel like playing Jackbox, so we're like, all right, cool, whatever. We're just talking, hanging out, whatever. And Dimitri gets up. We don't think much of it. We're like, all right, cool, whatever. Next thing you know, we hear
That's a lot of
loud-
whatevers.
a loud crash.
Oh yeah, I
And-
forgot about that.
And we're just like, what the fuck was that? And we just see Dimitri dead ass on the floor, tripped over a fucking propane tank.
What?
Yeah.
And we look at him, and then all of a sudden, I guess it was so loud, everybody in the inside heard it too, and everybody starts rushing out. And they're like, what happened? What happened? And Dimitri's like, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
And then
As he's laying down on the ground.
Now everybody's
Yeah.
trying to help out Dimitri. So Dimitri goes to the fence. He starts throwing up, and then everybody's getting mad because I don't know what was Dimitri doing. Like he was trying to make himself throw up even more, even though he already.
I was trying to make myself throw up because I felt like I had to keep throwing up. And everyone was like, there's nothing else left for you to throw up. And drunk me, I'm like, I don't care. This feels better for me.
You love fingering your throat.
I do love fingering my throat. You can
Ew,
fuck
what
off.
the f-
By the way, guys, by the way, audience, anorexia is a real thing. Be
Yeah.
aware. Don't
Be
stick your
woke.
fingers down your throat.
Woke. Jesus Christ.
It wasn't even supposed to be a excessive
We weren't
drinking
even supposed to
night.
drink. It
Yeah.
was just supposed to be
At
like a normal
most-
cookout with fucking
Who
soda.
was it? Was
and
it
water.
Michael or Dimitri that was like, let's go get liquor?
Michael.
Oh, that was,
Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
Of
Here's
course
the
that
funny
was
thing.
Michael.
So, like, as we go, alright, Dimitri hadn't drank,
Oh my God.
Dimitri hadn't drank a lot, like, not at all, at the time at least. So, Dimitri was obviously like, oh yeah, I'll drive, whatever, cool. And Dimitri was like, I'll drink when I get back. So we're like, okay, cool. How fast that fucking went, right? Anyway, so me,
Killed a whole
Michael,
bottle of
and
Kraken.
Daniel all decide, even though we're drunk as shit, Dimitri, since he's like he's the sober one, he's like, all right, yeah, we'll go. We go.
Go to the liquor store. Daniel hops out, fucking pukes.
Like, literally, so Michael and Daniel are like, all right, who's going in? And I'm like, I'm too drunk, man, honestly. I can't even fucking walk. And then Daniel's like, oh, I'll go. I feel good. Not even
Throw-
3 seconds into him getting out of the fucking car, just threw up right fucking there. Like, just starts throwing up, and we're like, Daniel, sit your ass back down. I'll go inside.
The first thing out of my mouth, I'm like, you better not get any puke on my fucking car, dude. Don't throw up on my car.
So Daniel gets back inside. Me and Michael go to the liquor store, get the liquor, come back out, and we take off. Then Dimitri starts drinking, and then it was just like, okay, we're cool. And that was just, oh my god.
I drank way too much liquor way too fast.
Yes.
Moral of the story.
That is the moral of the story. That's-
Why? Why'd you guys buy liquor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We were literally supposed to
Like
just
I
hang
said,
out
we were
and
supposed
chill.
to drink soda and water. That's what that whole hangout was
Oh,
supposed
at
to
most
be.
Which
it was
one?
beer, but
It was a
Oh,
long
you-
time
you went
ago.
there
I
for
don't
that
even
one.
remember why.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
We
Alex,
just-
didn't Alex
I-
barbecue that day?
I've
Oh
been-
yeah, we were just having a barbecue. That was it. We were
Yeah,
just, like,
Alex
hanging
would be employee of the month.
Oh yeah.
out. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
But at most it's supposed to be beer.
Yeah.
And then
we turned it into something completely different. So
I didn't even. For the first time in like ever, I didn't even mention anything about alcohol at all.
we cannot mention drunk stories without mentioning the greatest drunk story of all. It was somebody in this podcast's first time getting drunk.
Oh no!
That
About
was
Oh
Christian?
the
yeah!
greatest time
Yeah!
What happened to
ever.
Christian getting super
Yes,
drunk?
yes, yes, yes,
Oh
yes,
wait, you
yes,
haven't
yes.
heard this one,
Nah,
Sebastian?
never ever in my
Oh,
life.
guys,
Oh
So
god.
the story behind this story is I think this is all of our first like actual kickback
It might
that
have
I hosted.
been.
Well, maybe
Yeah, I
not you,
think.
Christian, but like for everyone else, this is kind of like and Michael. Shout out to Michael. But
We already shouted him out. He doesn't deserve to.
I know.
so like with me, Alex, Ray, some other people who we will not name, that was kind of like a first kickback kind of thing. So I hosted it. My parents are gone. I convinced my sisters because we were like was 17, 18. Convinced my sisters to buy me alcohol with my money, of course. And I
You don't
invited everyone
condone
over.
underage drinking?
Yeah,
We
No,
do
we
not
were.
condone
Everyone
underage
in the
drinking.
story was 21.
Yes,
the official
everybody.
stance of the Jebaiters is we do not condone underage drinking. But if it
Everybody.
happens, it happens.
It doesn't happen.
It
We are
doesn't
all
happen.
21
We
in
were
this
all
story.
21 and over.
Yeah, we were all
Yes.
21 and over. So this
Not
happened.
18.
So the story is that it's a kickback with a bunch of people, and we're not experienced drinkers at the time, so everyone drank way too fast,
Yeah.
and I got borderline alcohol poisoning.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that happened that same day too. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember that.
That was actually the first time we hung out with Michael, like outside of school, I think.
Was
No, it
it?
wasn't. No.
No. I don't think so.
I think that was way after.
Yeah.
No, hell no. Well, at least the first time for me.
I don't know.
Christian, dude. He was so fucking gone.
Oh, man.
You're so
Look,
passionate
okay.
about those waffles.
Ooh,
Hey,
that
hey,
waffle.
okay. So what happened was I was really drunk, right? It was my first
So
time being
drunk.
drunk,
Yeah.
and I made sure I let everyone know it was my first time being drunk, and I was like, damn, I'm hungry. And then no, not Dimitri, someone, I think it was Ray. Was it you, Ray?
No.
Or was
I
it
didn't know
Michael?
what you were gonna do. I know who it was. No, I think it was Michael actually.
I think it was Michael, because Michael likes to be like the caretaker whenever people get too drunk. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And I was like, I'm so hungry. So Michael goes digging around in Dimitri's freezer, and he pulls out this pack of Eggo waffles.
Which I just want to clarify, those waffles have probably been in there for a minimum of like 2 years. Because I don't remember the last time my mom ever bought waffles.
And I think Michael just microwaves them for like a few minutes and then gives them to me. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, waffles. I'm so starving. I'm gonna chow down.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
take a bite, and it's freezer burned to shit. It's not heated up evenly. Like some parts are hard, some parts are soft and chewy, some parts are cold, some parts are hot. And I get so emotional. I was looking forward to this waffle, and I just start crying, and I say, "This waffle is so shitty.
Waffles so
This
bad.
waffle is
Starts
so
crying.
bad." And I start crying.
I don't know why. I don't remember what you were telling me, but you were telling me some shit. I forgot what you were saying though.
He was in the I love you stage.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, "I love you guys. You guys are so great. Thanks for being here."
He was in the line.
Hey, come on, we've all been there before. We can't. all lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was in the bathroom and someone who you will not name was taking care of me
Shout out to
Oh.
someone.
because I had alcohol
Shout out to
poisoning.
Yeah,
someone.
shout out to someone who won't be named.
No, don't shout about.
Voldemort.
Whoa!
Voldemort.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Teresa's in the bathroom dying.
Dying literally.
Yeah, I was
He
actually
pale as
dying.
white.
I was pale white. Like everyone genuinely thought I had for real alcohol poisoning.
Oh man.
He was just pretending though.
That was a
I woke up.
great
Did
time.
was I hungover the next morning? I don't think I was.
Probably threw it all out.
I probably was.
Yeah,
I
I know
can't
I
remember.
was. Oh, that same night, I came home. I forgot I had a dog at that point. So I came home, and Bean just comes up and he starts wagging his tail and he's like licking me and just jumping up on me. I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this friendly brown fuzz? I love him. And I just go to sleep like that.
Jesus.
You wake up and you throw up the next morning.
Uh, I had a bucket next to me, so. But yeah.
That was funny. I just love that so much.
There's another time where we were drinking at Ray's house before Ray built his bar, and I'm heavily intoxicated. Thought it was a great idea for everyone to go get a McDonald's and get like
Oh
fucking a
my
whole
yeah.
bunch of
God.
like
I was
get a
gonna
whole
bring
bunch
that
of
one
like
up.
number ones
Yeah.
because there's only gonna get like fucking 20 number ones because there's only gonna come out to like $20. So and just fucking I go. There's another one of our friends who we don't really hang out with anymore who went, and shout out to that friend by the way.
Shout
I
out
don't
to
think
her.
so.
I mean, she was okay. I got no problem with her.
I don't even know
So
who. Oh,
anyways,
never mind. Yeah,
so
I know. Yeah, okay, my bad.
You don't remember, Ray? What are the
I
odds?
remember. I remember. Yeah, I remember. What are the odds?
You gotta do
I
it.
just
You
showed
gotta
your
do
tits.
it.
Anyway,
Oh god. I was trying not to.
What?
I was trying not to, do that, but yeah.
hey, you know what? It happened. Fuck it. It's a meme. All right, continue on, Dimitri.
Christian hasn't. I don't think Christian drank at all that night.
I think I drank like a beer or two, and
Yeah,
that was
so
like a long
Christian
time
is the
ago.
only sober one there.
He was legal limit.
Yeah,
We'll
he
say
wasn't.
that.
He was actually within the legal limit. Driving. We drove Alex's car, and we drove to the. We went to the drive-through, and I had to throw up. I didn't want to throw up in Alex's car because that's disrespectful. So I hop out that bitch, walk
No,
about 10
okay,
feet, and
no.
spill out my guts
You
all over
are
the
you
fucking
are
drive-through.
vastly overestimating yourself. Okay, so we were at the drive-through. We pull up to the first window, no, the second window to pay because it's late at night and they don't open the first window, right? Um, so we go up to the second window. We're paying, and Dimitri, he just like he opens the door. He like half crawls himself out the car, and he throws up right there on the tires. He definitely did not walk 10 feet.
Oh, that's what it
Jumped
felt
over
like
and
to
fell
me that
over.
night.
And then the guy at the window is just like, "Is he okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, he'll be fine." He's like, "Do you want me to get you some water?" I'm like, "That'd be great, thank you." And then we're there waiting. There's cars behind us,
There was
so
cars behind us, so they were watching this whole fucking
they
thing.
were
I was
watching
probably on
this
multiple
drunk
people's
asshole just
Snapchats at the
like
time.
they were watching this drunk asshole crawl around. I guess thinking he'd crawled 10 feet.
That's what I thought. That's what it felt like.
Anyways, so we eventually we get the food. We manage to pull Dimitri back into the car, and then we drive home. And when we get
Fall out
home,
of the car again.
he falls out of the car again. And I don't even know why we brought Dimitri along. I honestly don't remember.
I think I just wanted to go.
Cause we get home, or we go back to Ray's place, and he just sprawls out on the sidewalk, and he's like,
And I just lay
"Okay."
there.
He just lays there. He's like, "Okay, just leave me here. I'm fine. I'm fine." And we're like, "No, you're not fine. Let's just get you inside, and then you can."
I did not want to move. I
And
really
we-
did not want to move.
I was offering to carry you, and you're like, "No, no, I'm fine. I'm fine."
No. I would have been fine had y'all would have just left me there. At the time. That's all I wanted y'all to do. Just I'll be fine. Leave me right here. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, but we
All I
were.
wanted was a Pepsi. Y'all would
We're
have
like,
given it to me.
we're not gonna leave this drunk asshole out here to just like throw up on the neighbor's yard.
Which is exactly what I was doing already.
Yeah, but we didn't want to. And
You
then
just don't want to have me there to find out who was the one who did it.
yeah, But you know, you just can't we can't reason with some people.
You really can't.
Anyways, yeah, that was my whole story. Was we all tried to get him to get back inside and he just refused.
Which
Well,
eventually I did because Ray's dad came out and was like, dude, you need to get the fuck inside, like now. And then at that point, I was just like, fuck. All
Like
right.
maybe you're right, Mr. Bernal or Mr. Bleep.
Mr.
And Mr.
Bleep.
Bleep.
Sorry.
So I'll hobble
Alright,
back
I'll
inside,
put a 2K video up
or I was
already.
carried, I
Fuck it,
think.
fuck it.
I can't remember. I think I was carried inside. I walked myself to the bathroom, and I locked myself in there for another 45 minutes throwing up.
Jesus
Walked
Christ.
back outside. I sat down on Ray's sofa in the living room. Had a water bottle in my hand, and that was the rest of what I remember happened that night. And that was it to me.
speaking of water bottles,
Wow, we're not gonna
okay.
talk about this. I think it's about time we end the podcast.
Whoa. I want to hear this story.
You want to hear it? Boy, do I have a story.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. It's the tequila, man. Okay.
Oh wait, I already know which story this is.
I
Yes.
don't even know which one it is.
But...
Oh,
So, another time we were drinking. Oh my god, so many times we were drinking. Anyways,
We're not alcoholics. We don't condone. Well, alcoholism is a disease, and if you have that or you know someone that has that, get them some help.
you know, I'll put the number to the. I don't know what place helps people that have alcoholism syndrome. I don't know.
AA, I don't know.
I don't know.
Jail.
I'll put like.
Jail.
anyway, so what happened was that I was already pretty drunk at this point. So was Ray, and so was I think everybody else or a good amount of
Except for
people.
me.
Uh,
Anyways, so we were just there chilling, and I was trying to give Ray some water to drink it, so he wouldn't wake up with a hangover, or it wouldn't be as bad. And trying to get him to drink it. I give him the water bottle, and I guess Ray was mad at me or something, or he got annoyed at me, trying to make him drink the water. So he ends up throwing that water bottle straight at me, full force.
No. No. You and me were just sitting outside. We were just talking about your car because you just it was new at the time. Your Ford.
What? I thought Ray was trying to. Oh, I
No,
don't know.
he just came outside for like no reason. He already had a water bottle in his hand. Yes.
I guess I misremembered. Oh no.
What was this
Yeah.
Tim Allen noise?
Yeah, and I was sober because I had food poisoning the night before. My stomach was still a little queasy, so I wasn't. I was trying to like. I think I had like maybe a couple of drinks, and then my stomach was like, "All right, no more. You're done." So I was just kind of there chilling. I was a little disappointed because I wasn't getting drunk with everyone else. Alex. You were talking to me about your car. You were drunk, so you're talking my ear off, like like you do when you're drunk,
Yeah.
about the process of getting your car, how your dad helped you, about his dad talking about you going to school and shit. Ray comes outside while you and me are talking. He looks at you, yells, "Shut the fuck up!" and just yeets that bottle at you like he's trying to like break your nose. And it had that bottle, which was about maybe 80% full, had that bottle hit you in the face or your nose, if it hit you in your nose, it would have definitely given you a nosebleed. I don't know about breaking your nose, but it would have hurt really fucking bad.
Yeah, Ray. Would
Yeah,
hurt.
Ray.
I mean, to be honest, Alex, I mean, you are really fucking annoying. So I mean.
Yeah, sometimes you do
not
deserve
a
it though,
bad-
Alex.
What?
Sometimes.
His dad.
What is that?
But I
Oh,
mean,
no.
other than that, I mean, it was kind of tequila influenced, and I mean, I do feel bad about that. I do apologize.
I definitely don't feel bad about that. Alex does deserve to have a bottle thrown at him sometimes.
Oh, my
Sometimes,
God.
not all the time, but
Just
sometimes.
sometimes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, so
I think that might be a good place to stop.
yeah, I'm about to say because we've been doing this for already an hour or so, so it's like it's already about that time. So it looks like it's about the time that we got here, ladies and gentlemen. We want to thank you all for tuning in. As always, y'all such beautiful fans, but I don't know why y'all come back. I just don't know. I mean, just please, you know.
Just keep
join
doing
us.
it,
But
please.
it's okay. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, just keep doing it, please. For
You
us.
don't need to explain yourselves. You do.
We
you,
appreciate y'all listening to us about our drunk shenanigans,
Yeah.
and we'll be more than happy to tell y'all about our next drunk shenanigan, which will be for Big Boy Alex's birthday, turning the
Oh
big
yeah.
So make sure
22.
y'all stay tuned around, about the March 31st to like April 4th. Definitely, we'll do a podcast around that time just to let y'all guys know exactly how it went down and how fucked up we might have gotten that day.
How
And
fucked up we gotten, who threw up, who fucked up my mats, and who talked about the soap.
yeah, and if anybody dies, we'll let you know then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just a common courtesy.
And I'll
kinda
I'll
thing.
also let y'all know how uncomfortable my parents got.
Yup. So, but anyway, like I said before, we do appreciate you guys stopping by, spending time to just listen to us. So guys, if there's anything that y'all want to throw out there, like that, any personal ventures y'all got going on, anything y'all want to talk about,
Nothing much besides. I got,
That's it.
still got my Twitch channel. Got my YouTube channel.
Follow me on Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram. I don't really have an Instagram. I mean, I do, but I don't use it. Follow my SoundCloud. Follow my OnlyFans.
God.
I don't.
I've
I
always
don't think
followed
I.
your OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
you're my number one fan.
Exactly.
But I don't really think I have anything else to shout out. Follow my bean. If you see him walking, just follow him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably lost.
I'll make sure to put down in the description, obviously, as always, everybody's information and stuff like that.
Even my OnlyFans. I
If
don't know
you
if
want to
YouTube would like
watch
that.
my
I don't think
streams,
YouTube would like
follow me on
that.
Twitter. Get my notifications.
Yeah, make sure
Oh
to follow
yeah, I have
Sebastian
a
on
Twitter,
and
a
TikTok,
tweeter.
and to Christian on Twitter. I'll make sure to keep adding
Oh,
him
please
there.
on
Wait,
TikTok. I make great
don't
content.
don't follow Sebastian on TikTok.
Yeah,
I
You'll
make great
just
content, and I don't get
you'll
that many likes.
you'll feed the beast.
There's
My
a reason
last
why you don't
one,
get that many likes, Sebastian.
my last one was pretty good.
I wonder why, Sebastian.
My last one was
Well,
pretty good.
alrighty, fellas.
Alex, is there anything you want to plug in real quick, or you good?
I don't know, just Twitch channel, I guess. I don't really doing that much.
You need to.
Well, I mean, like Christian said, I know he has a YouTube channel. I've actually made one too. Y'all can go ahead and check that out as well.
I'm gonna
I'm
revive
be
mine
posting
soon.
a new video soon, and when Sebastian does revamp up his YouTube channel, I'll make sure to drop that link down below in every video. Hence that
It's gonna be
point.
good, trust me.
And I mean, I wouldn't follow him knowing the fact that he just lied to y'all right now, but
Wow.
yeah. So we'll leave it at that. But once again, thank you very much, guys. Fuck, should I end it like at the end of the last one?
I
Why?
don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all, and Jebaiters out.
Jebaiter. Oh
Oh
god, that
my
was
God,
Jebaiters
awful.
out.
no.
That was
Oh,
Jebaiters
bad.
out.
no.
No, you shouldn't have done that.
No. Why have you done this?
Well,
I
it's
can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this.